VFI, which is really an overall trend analysis report. But you can see here you have the visual fields. And one of the other things you got to keep in mind is that you can also, with the VFI, you can, using the guided progression analysis, you can actually predict at the rate of loss that they're having what it's going to be 5 years from now. And that can be very helpful. So obviously if you've got someone who's 95 years old and poor health, you may not be worried quite as much about them as opposed to a 55-year-old or 60-year-old who's in really good health. You expect to live another 20, 30 years. Also, we can look at, as you can see, multiple exams in different ways. We can click on each one of those on the bottom screen there to look at them in very detailed fashion. This is the patient reports, which allows you to look at this data very specifically. And the workplace is on the bottom. Again, you can see, you can look at specific fields. If you click on them individually, you can actually change the appearance. And actually, just even by fluttering over each one of these little boxes, it will actually change the visual field, so you can actually see that down below. It's really quite a sophisticated thing. In order to really get progression analysis to really start, you really need 2 baseline reports, and I recommend that they be relatively close together. But you want to make sure you have a good, reliable baseline. It's like every computer, you have garbage in, garbage out. You really need to have a good starting point. We talked about the glaucoma Hemi field test already. We have the current visual field. Again, what we're looking at with GPA is really the deviation for baseline. They also have the different alerts. I can just tell you right now, they have these little triangles so you can look at things. If you have one triangle, that's one, but with each one, for progressive one, the probability of change increases. So if you can repeat a change 3 different times, you're going to know